Today we're diving into something very important if you're trading or investing into CS2 skins, or you're currently buying or selling skins on the CS2 Steam market. There is a lot of market manipulations happening right now, and this is the topic of today's video. If you ever bought something, an item, and you thought it was going to the moon and suddenly it crashes, then this video is definitely for you. We're going to look at exactly the signs how you can spot the manipulations, using the recent pump of the Mastermind Holo sticker as a study. First off, what is even market manipulation, you're wondering probably? Basically, it's when a group of people or one single person that has a lot of money artificially inflates the prices of certain items by mass buying it himself, or the guys that he's working with are buying it for him. And this creates an illusion of demand, and then they wait for us regular consumers to buy into that certain item. And when the price peaks, they basically dump it and the price just crashes, leaving regular buyers like us holding the bag with nothing inside. Let's look at the Mastermind Holo, an operation sticker that recently exploded in its price. It may be discontinued, but don't get it twisted, guys, because this sticker is very high in supply. The demand is definitely artificial, and we're going to prove that. Before the pump, it was selling like under $1, somewhere in that area, in the low digits per day, and sometimes even single digits per hour. This is actually insane. This sticker has had no demand at all. After the pump began, as you can see up on the graph, the sales jumped almost to 4,000 per day, which is very scary because this does not happen after all after one day. This is impossible because it was selling in the low double digits before that, and all of a sudden almost 4,000. 22,000 per week, guys, and nearly 30,000 stickers have been sold almost in the past month. This is definitely not natural. That's a coordinated buy from someone or from a group of people that are currently pumping prices. Be very careful. In just 1 hour at 5 p.m, 472 stickers have been sold. And then at 6 p.m, another 576 were sold. This is almost 1,000 stickers in less than an hour. Before that, that amount to sell would have taken weeks, if not months, because this sticker was not desirable. There's a huge amount out there. So if you're unsure and you don't know how to check, always check the hourly sales. You'll be able to see how many stickers per hour were sold. You can see also the weeks before the graph. You can always compare it. This is very important that you do that, because then you won't get trapped and you won't get stuck holding the bag when everybody else already dumped its investment. Big volume spikes in a very short time are the biggest red flag you will ever see in CS2 investing. Another thing you should also watch out is the actual rarity of the item. Yes, it might be discontinued. People are saying, yes, it's discontinued, you're not able to purchase it anymore. That's true, but the supply is very high. Take the Evil Geniuses, for example. Before its pump, it had around 120,000 crafts listed, recorded crafts, on FloatDB, for example. Well, the Mastermind Holo, you're wondering? 3 times more. This is actually a lot of crafts. This is a massive supply, guys. Even though it's discontinued and from a rare operation, it's not actually that rare. And most of you guys that have actually been in this game for a longer time also know that. That is the truth. Let's talk about the price. The Mastermind Holo was around like 50 cents just 2 weeks ago and is currently selling for over $10. This is absolutely insane and cannot be natural. I mean, the price dropped a little bit right now, and I can see it spiking even more because I think the pump and dump is not over yet. This kind of growth looks always exciting on paper, but it's not really sustainable, and this won't be the case. This sticker won't keep up the hype. That's impossible. It will get dumped very soon, I think. It will come in fast, just like we saw it with the Evil Geniuses Holo, and everybody seen what happened. And this is exactly the biggest problem. Most people don't see it coming. They buy when it's a peak price, and then they lose a lot of money. They think they are early, but actually they are not early, because this was planned months before. But unless you're part of the initial wave, or you're just watching the data very closely, you will be the exit liquidity for these pumpers. Here's how to spot market manipulation before it burns you. Always check hourly sales, like I already said. This is very important. You can spot artificial pumps very easily this way. Always check the total crafts on FloatDB. This is also very important. If it got over 100,000 crafts, it's absolutely not rare. As an example, check the price history. If something jumps 200 to 500% just in one day or in a few hours, this is the biggest red flag you will ever see. Don't buy into this, never. You will lose a lot of money. You have to listen to me on this one. Avoid FOMO. Don't buy into anything that's currently trending, because this could be a very big mistake for your CS2 investments. You can't buy into something without knowing why it's actually pumping. You always have to do that research. That's why you should always go ahead and watch my other CS2 investment videos. I've been covering very great skins you should definitely take a look at before they skyrocket. So the Mastermind Holo looks like the next hype item, but it definitely will crash. Be very careful. But when you zoom out and you analyze the numbers, it's obviously getting manipulated. Be smart. Protect your money at all costs. Don't get sucked into these pumps unless you know what you're exactly doing. If you found this helpful, definitely drop a like, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it a lot, because I will be doing a lot of CS2 economy breakdowns for you guys, so you don't waste your CS2 money and you don't lose your CS2 investments as well. Also, I wanted to talk about the SSG rapid transit from the gallery case. I mean, the gallery case is currently worth around like $1.30, somewhere in that area, maybe a little bit more expensive. They just got discontinued. People still take time to look at this case. Skins from this case are absolutely exploding in its price. As you can see, this Scout was around like €5, somewhere in that area. It's currently selling for over 20, which is a very big price increase. All the way in the start, it was like around €3, somewhere in that area. When it came out, it already was like €15, so we just reached all-time highs. I mean, it really looks okay. It's not one of the best Scout skins there ever was, but it's decent in my opinion. There are also nice floats. You can find them in pretty low floats. This one is a regular one. Definitely very weird that it's rising like that so fast right now. I mean, the other purple skins from the gallery case are not even close to rising that much. This is maybe also a small pump. I'm not quite sure, guys. If you have this skin, you could already sell it and profit a lot. You could also keep it, but I definitely do not suggest it, because we are already at an all-time high for this skin. It could definitely go further up, but will go slower in my opinion. Definitely sell it if you have those. Also subscribe to my channel, because I will be giving away all these charms. All you have to do is go ahead and watch my latest video, comment something under it below, and I will be giving away some charms to you guys. Also, I wanted to mention the case market, since I think it's very lucrative right now. You should definitely take a look at these cases. They will definitely rise in its price over the long run. A lot of people are currently underrating them. I think they have a lot of potential. And what cases exactly to go for, I will be mentioning in another video, because I think it's already enough with this one. Definitely stay away from these stickers that are getting pumped. Always check the stats. This is very important so you don't lose your money, because at the end of the day, all we want is a healthy CS2 community where prices are healthy, where there is a lot of demand and everything is natural. Because once things get unnatural, a lot of people could quit CS2 because they're new to the game. They lose some money, they will never come back, and we definitely do not want that. We need the new players to stick around for the economy to grow even more. I mean, we've seen prices entering all-time highs already, but I think still CS2 has a very bright future. We just need to focus on the small things, guys. And here are some videos that you should definitely check out, because these investments haven't risen in price yet and you still have time to watch them.